Here's a look at a recap of your markets on this Thursday, the 26th day of December. Although it might not be cold enough to utilize any of those yellow chore gloves you got for Christmas, it sure is muddy enough to utilize those muck boots. Man, most of the farmers out there right now with any cattle in any small areas and even some of the pastures finding a lot of mud to deal with while feeding right now. Take a look at the way the markets closed today, of course, because of the Christmas holiday. All the feeder cattle auctions around the state, they're staying dark this week. There is a few scattered cow sales around this week, but for the most part, most business won't get back underway at the auction barns until mid next week. There is one feeder cattle auction sale next Monday when Joplin Regional Stockyards will get under business. They're expecting a gigantic sale on Monday with many load lots of yearlings in the offering. They'll have a long day there on Monday, going to skip Wednesday, get right back to business with another special feeder cattle sale on Thursday. Taking a look at the box beef cutout values today. Choice closed up $4.41 at $320.39. Select at $288.77. That's up $2.02. Volume today, 186 loads of cuts, trimmings, and grinds. That makes the Choice Select spread $31.62. Negotiated feedlot trade up to about 2,700 heads so far for the week. Pretty slow there. Of course, the Packers would like to push that market back some now following the holidays, but with box beef cutout values taking that much of a gain, about the only thing they got going for them right now is some short kill weeks. About the only sales reported so far have been in Kansas and Iowa. They've been light in both areas so far, kind of mixed on the market there. Few sales slightly lower, a few sales slightly higher, but not enough to really establish a market yet for the week. Of course, we don't expect any big volume trade, but we should have more than what we've seen so far. As of right now, sales have been anywhere from 188 to 197 scattered around, but again, not really enough volume to establish a market yet this week. Taking a look at the closing futures, live cattle, December 197 higher at 192.77. February up 272 at 190.10. January feeder cattle up 345, 259.30. March closed up 450 at 259.50. Lean hogs for February 84.20 down 17. April 89.25 up 7. Taking a look at the grain bids around the elevators on Thursday. Compared to Monday, soybeans 18 to 22 higher, wheat up a penny, corn 6 to 13 higher, milo was up 6. Corn bids at the elevators in St. Louis 468, 469, Kansas City 413 to 455, grain sorghum in St. Louis at 453. Soybean bids St. Louis 1019 to 1023, Kansas City 933 to 983. Wheat bids in St. Louis, 541 to 563, Kansas City at 506. On the board of trade, March corn closed 5 1/4 higher, 453 3/4. May at 460 1/2, up 5 1/2. January soybeans 988, up 12 3/4. March at 997 1/4, up 16. Wheat contracts, March 6 1/4 higher, 541. May up 6 3/4 at 552. Soybean meal for January up $12.80 a ton at $305.70. Soybean oil for January $39.47 a hundredweight, down 37 cents. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's a recap of your markets for Thursday. This is Tony Hancock.